Hey, can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, man? I like your little have you named your statues yet?
I have
What's
not.
this little dude's name right here?
Yeah, I don't know his name. I
No?
gotta come up with
come
one.
on.
Yeah.
Hey, are you the homeowner?
I am.
Okay, awesome, man. I'm Ben, by the way.
I'm Johnny. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Heck of a grip, dude. All right. So, and I don't know if you remember receiving they probably sent you some mailers, the door hangers. I'm with Quantum. Does that ring a bell?
I might have seen it. I'm not sure.
Okay. How long
Yeah.
have you owned the home for?
We've been here a couple of years.
A couple of years?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys from here, just like move here or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Colorado, so we just moved up here to Fort Collins.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then, so for you guys, I want to make this very, very simple. This is the whole reason I'm here. Okay. This is a free upgrade for you.
Mhm.
All right. Because you got, who do you have for your Wi-Fi right now?
I think right now we're using Xfinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
High five, dude. I have Xfinity at my house. Gets the job done, right?
Yeah.
I obviously don't have the option for fiber yet.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm guessing, like, when you guys moved a couple years ago, you're from Colorado,
Mhm.
right? Did you guys have Xfinity before?
We did, yeah.
That's most people, man. So, like I said, it's Johnny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you own the home by yourself, or are you married?
I'm married.
Okay.
Yeah. Wife's in the back, yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. Which one of you guys handles the Xfinity bill?
Usually it's me, yeah.
Okay. A lot of people, it's just on auto pay.
Mhm.
Like me, I at my house, I live in Fort Collins, like out of city limits.
Mhm.
So I pay $120 a month for mine.
Yeah.
Which is, they won't, I called, I tried, man, they won't go any lower. I just have the 1 gig plan. Like, do you know how much you guys are paying?
We're probably around that $100 range.
100,
yeah.
like 90 to 100, somewhere in there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So now you know where you're headed. About 120 is the next jump.
Mhm.
Okay. Because you guys been here for a couple years. It didn't start at $100, did it?
Nah, I did not.
What did it start at?
It was like $70 and it's gone up.
70.
since
That's
then.
exactly.
Yeah.
So at least you're paying attention to this stuff.
Yeah.
So that's good, because that is where it starts. Starts at 70, 75,
Mhm.
jumps to 90, 95, and then the next jump is about to 120. Okay?
Yeah.
And then, so for you guys, and this is a weird question, but how is your Xfinity plan set up? Is it just home Wi-Fi?
We're actually bundled in with security.
Okay, but the security is like $15 a month or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, and that's just like the cameras,
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Okay.
few doors and whatnot, but yeah.
like your Ring doorbell or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the cool thing is none of that has to change. Okay. At least who are your phones through?
They're on a different provider.
All right, one more high five, dude. If you have your like phones on your Xfinity plan, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have phones, I have to go. See you, Johnny. I'm out of here. You don't qualify for the free upgrade.
Uh-huh.
You guys, you're good to go. My whole job is really, really simple. I just get you onto the calendar. What was your wife's name?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you guys, you said you handle the bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you guys use your Wi-Fi? Like, do you game at all? Do you work from home, or is it just basic stuff?
I mean, it's mostly basic stuff. She works from home, but...
Oh, she does work from home.
Yeah.
So she might be the one I need to talk to then.
Yeah.
If she's working from home, does she do like Zoom calls at all?
I think so. I'm not
Okay.
really in tune with that.
Do you want to snag her super quick? Because this is important for her.
Yeah, I
Do
totally
you want to be
can.
Marissa? Come on,
You gotta
Marissa.
talk
You
about
look like a Marissa.
Yeah. What's up, Marissa? Hey, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. I was just going over with Johnny super quick. I'll recap it for you because I don't want to take up your guys' whole day here. You guys have Xfinity. You're paying like $100, right? Including that security plan for like $15 or whatever it is, right? So somewhere in the $90 range for Wi-Fi. Okay. But I wanted to talk to you because you're the one you're working from home, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay. So I tell everybody, like, with how this works, I'm with Quantum, by the way. Okay. And this is a free upgrade for you guys. They've already paid to do this. Probably you guys do you remember seeing them come through and do the lines? If you work here, you might have been the one that's seen them, but it's okay. Lines are
I'm
already
usually glued to
there.
my screen,
No worries. Yeah, lines are already there. Your home hasn't been connected yet. That's it. Plain and simple. So for you, the reason I want to talk to you is because you work from home. Do you do any like Zoom calls or anything like that for meetings?
Yeah.
Okay. I know for me, I have Xfinity at my house, and it gets the job done. Okay. But do you ever notice, because this happens all the time to me, do you ever notice that like it buffers or the call just cuts out, anything like that?
Yeah, occasionally.
Like-
Every once in a
occasionally,
while.
right? This
Yeah.
is not life or death, guys. And for you guys, you're not mining for Bitcoin. You're not up late night playing Call of Duty and that sort of stuff, are you? Maybe, I don't know.
Not really.
For a lot of people, guys, I just say like, yeah, Xfinity gets the job done. You're just on an outdated style of Wi-Fi. That's it. Okay? This is not life or death. This is just Wi-Fi, guys. Okay? It's just you're just paying way more than you have to. Okay? So they make this impossible to say no to, guys, because this will get done to you eventually. What you have with Xfinity is going away. It's called coax cable. It's a shared network. Actually, what time? Oh, yeah, this is, who has their phone on? Awesome. Are you on the Wi-Fi?
I am.
Okay. Just takes 10 seconds, Johnny. Just go to Google like you'd go Google anything else. Type in speed test, hit that blue button. All right, what do we get?
Mm-hmm.
See, now I'm like getting into the buddy stance. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting 300 download and then 50 upload. Okay, so here's the big difference, guys, is again, what you have, it's got the job done, right? The whole country is getting switched over, okay? So you guys are paying for a 1 gigabyte plan, you're paying $90, okay? On a shared network like you currently have, you're gonna get about 30% of that gigabyte, so 300 megabits a second. That's better than what your neighbor Jessica over here, so I just got her on the calendar. Dude, she was getting like 150. It just depends on who's using the network near your home at that time, right? It's gonna be up and down. That's why sometimes it works great, other times those calls drop, okay? But you're getting 300 for download and then 50 for upload, guys, okay? So with direct line fiber, which is what this is, okay? And this is why the whole country is getting switched, not just us here in Colorado, okay? A 1 gigabyte plan with fiber is a true gigabyte. Okay, it's 1,000. So right here, 1,000 download, 1,000 upload. Okay, way light years difference from what you guys currently have. And again, it's not that I want to badmouth Xfinity; they're fine. Okay, but it's kind of like the jump that we made from. You guys remember dial-up internet? Somebody calls the house and you're on the computer and you're like, wait, don't answer the phone yet. And you want to make sure, right? That no longer exists. Okay, we went from that to what you guys have now. Insane difference in service. Well, what you guys have now is now going the way of the dinosaur. It's going to be extinct here pretty soon. Everything is getting moved to direct line fiber. Quantum is your guys' provider. Okay? So again, my job is very, very simple, guys. This is a free upgrade for you. Okay? There's no contracts for it or anything like that. Same way there's no contracts for Xfinity. Okay? Xfinity is expecting your phone call. All right? The whole neighborhood is getting switched over. Like Jessica, right, 4 houses down. I got her on the calendar for Tuesday. Sam, like right around the corner, and her husband are on for, might be the same Tuesday, but and you'll have one of these things in a second. I'll show them like their agreement, right? Their confirmation page, whatever. You'll have one of these here in a second, guys. But my job is just to get you on the calendar, okay? Because you guys are gonna have Wi-Fi going forward, all right? With Xfinity, we're paying, $90, whatever, not making or breaking the bank, right? So with Quantum, they make it hard to say no to, guys. It is a true gigabyte download and upload, okay? And it is burial, so the service can't be interrupted by weather or anything like that, right? It's gonna come with a new modem too, because the one that you guys have with Xfinity, for one, has to go back to Xfinity. You're probably paying for that modem, okay? That's got to go back to Xfinity. You don't need to call them until this is set up next week, but it is going to come with a new modem because the one you have quite literally can't handle the speed difference, okay? You're also going to get a few extenders for the home. It's all included, guys. Instead of being $90 a month, it's almost half, okay? It's $55 a month for a true gigabyte of internet with the direct line fiber, guys, okay? So like I said, my job is just to get you guys onto the calendar, okay? We do have to have somebody home. That's why one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you, Marissa, is just because someone's got to be here because they call it an install, but it's very simple, guys. They just connect the home, okay? And then they're going to set the modem up for you, and then the guy's going to go around and do a speed test all throughout the house to see where you could use those free extenders so that the whole home is getting the same speed. It's not like your modem's over here and you're over here trying to be in your office and it's not working as well, okay? What day do you think works best for you, Marissa?
I have more questions about the install.
Sure,
Is it,
yeah.
you said it's an installation. Are they going to be digging into my backyard?
Super good question. So they've already run the main cables. You guys have somewhere either in your backyard or in your front yard here what's called a D-drop. So all they're going to do is take the cable that connects your home, and they're going to take a little. You guys ever do any gardening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what an edger is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They make a little teeny imperceptible trench through your yard. It's about yay deep. We're not talking like going to sprinkler depth or anything like that. And they connect the home. They're not going to have to touch the house. They're going to go through the same piercing in the home that your coax cables already run through. Okay. And then all they're going to do is set that modem up for you, make sure everything's connected, get those extenders where they need to be. That's when you call Xfinity, okay? Say, hey, switch to Quantum. Again, they are expecting your guys' phone call, okay? And then Xfinity is gonna prorate you. If you've paid through a certain period of time, you're gonna get that money back, so that you're never having to pay, you're not paying two bills at once. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good question. Is there any other questions?
You know, I just don't think that it's kind of in the cards for us right now. I'm not
Sure.
really about the change. I mean, we're pretty happy with Xfinity. It's not too bad.
Sure. You said they took you from 70 to 90 something, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
They
something
did.
you guys are pretty happy about?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Quantum would go up too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Quantum is price locked for the first year, okay? Here's the difference, guys. What you have, and this is one of the reasons that the whole country is getting switched. One, fiber is a secure line. What you have is not a secure network. That's why the military's been using fiber for 2 decades, right?
Mhm.
The other big reason with this, guys, because it saves them so much money, okay, is that fiber never needs to be touched again. What you guys have, they have to pay people. They have to maintain it. They have to replace it. They have to look after it. They never have to do that with fiber. So we're not talking $20 in the second year of a price increase. We're talking, if it increases, we're talking $5 or so over the course of 2 years, okay? So for you guys, Johnny, and I understand like this is something where it's like, oh, I'm just the door-to-door guy who's here, right? They've been sending you guys flyers on this for months now, because this is gonna get done to you guys in the future. It's not like we can have the option to stay with coax cable forever. Every home and business in the country is getting moved to fiber. What you have won't exist, right? But when they come back in a couple of years from now, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but in a couple of years from now, when they come back and they say, hey, now it's not going to be, hey, you guys want to get on the schedule for free? Do you want to have it set at $55 a month? It's going to be, hey, here's what it's going to cost you to have us come out and do this. Here's what your price is going to be, and then they're going to have charges for the modems and that sort of stuff. I'm just spitballing. That's just how everything has been in the past. Okay? Is there any reason you guys would be opposed to paying less for better Wi-Fi right now instead of having this done to you in the future?
I mean, we're thinking about moving here in a few months,
Perfect.
potentially.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if I want to have to go through the whole rigorous process of switching internet and whatnot.
Absolutely, man. And that's why they make this a no-brainer for you guys. Because you don't have to do anything with this whatsoever. Okay? You're not taking out the coax cable. All you're doing is shipping that modem back to Xfinity, canceling them and getting your money back from a service that they've been overcharging you for. Okay? But if you guys are moving in a couple months, that's perfect. Quantum just needs the home connected. That's why they do this for free. Because going forward, the next person who buys your guy's home is going to have Quantum for the internet.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
That's why they make this a no-brainer for you guys, because what you have, it's not going to exist here pretty soon. And if you guys end up staying here for even a few more months, like even a year, let's say, cool. All you've done is saved about $300 on your Wi-Fi for a better service, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you.
I get that.
I would take $300 for somebody to come by for a half an hour and set me up with better Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know what I
That is a
mean?
good
I'd
point.
probably pay $300 to have the better Wi-Fi and a lower payment.
Yeah.
You know?
So why would I decide to go with Quantum instead of maybe another fiber brand like Google Fiber or TDS?
Here,
Yeah.
you guys have Quantum.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have Google Fiber here. You'd have to be in a different part of Denver.
Well, TDS came by a couple weeks ago as well.
Have you done any research on TDS?
I have. It's not.
It's not actual fiber.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Xfinity fiber.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. It's called From the Curb. everything is still run through that same old style coax cable. Then they run a fiber line to the home. Is it a little bit better? Yes. Does it still need to be maintained later on? 100%. Does it need to be switched later? Absolutely it does. Okay? What do you think after all that stuff is said and done? What do you think they're going to do to your TDS bill throughout that process?
Probably raise it.
Definitely, high five, you got that one right. Definitely 100% they're going to raise it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, for you guys, I know it seems like kind of a rigmarole and having to do this stuff. For you guys, what is more important? I mean, getting a better, more reliable, secure service for $30 less, or continuing to pay for a service where you're getting 30% of that. And I was telling your husband Johnny, I have Xfinity at my house. I'm getting the notices that Quantum's coming by to put the lines in. I won't have the availability for actually getting connected for probably a year. Okay, I'm about to spend another $120 a month for the next year before I can switch to a better internet service for less money. Right? For you guys, you have that opportunity right now. Right? I mean, for saving hundreds of dollars, and again, for some people, it's yes, we want the better service because we work from home, right? We don't want those calls to drop, right? For you guys, it's kind of both. It's just you're paying way more than you have to. Yes, the service is going to be a whole lot better. You're just paying way more than you have to, right? But knowing what you know now and that this is here for you guys, I mean, is there any reason besides that, hey, we kind of just need to do our research on it? Is there any reason you guys can think of that you'd want to stay with a more expensive, lower quality service, knowing that these lines are already here for you?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, like, but I do like to go and look in on it.
Sure.
And to be honest, like, we might just go online and get it ordered, just via Quantum on their like their website or something. So,
Sure. Yeah. So I'll tell you this, because this is how I get paid. Okay. If you guys are thinking, hey, maybe we'll just go online and do it. Okay. I get paid by helping you guys out. You guys also get a better deal by going through the door-to-door guy. That's why they pay us, right? They've already tried to contact you guys via those mailers and everything. When you don't call in off of those, they send us out to come find out why. Like, maybe you have that phone plan through Xfinity, which then I just have to check you off the list, right? For you guys, that's not really a thing, okay? But what we can do, so you guys have time to do your research, okay? Because again, all I do is I get you on the calendar. That's it. That's my whole job, guys. It takes 4 minutes, okay? I get you on the calendar. Like I said, these guys aren't on until next Monday. What's today, Thursday? We can just put you guys on for next Thursday. How long do you think you'd need to do your research? A day or two?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
a
just
week.
like to look at some reviews and whatnot.
100%, dude. And if you guys decide you want to keep paying more for less, all you're gonna have to do is let Quantum know, hey, we want to keep paying Xfinity. Okay? But this way, I do my job. I get the option. I get the ability to get paid, right? And then you guys, this is put a little bit under the gun, because the reason you guys are still paying Xfinity more than you need to is because when they sent those flyers to you, you probably saw it and went, oh, that's about half what we're paying. That's a good deal. And then it kind of went by the wayside, because this is not life or death, guys. It's just Wi-Fi. Do you guys plan on canceling Xfinity at any point?
I mean, when we move out.
I just mean, like, are you going to have a Wi-Fi payment for this house the rest of the time that you live here? Okay. Do you want a bigger one or a smaller one?
I mean, preferably a smaller one, but it's all kind of about the hassle.
Right. So what about the process seems like a hassle for you?
I don't know, just kind of don't want to do it today.
No, that's fine. We're not doing anything today. I get you on the calendar for today.
Yeah.
But you guys said it would take you 2 days to make an educated decision, right? Let's just give you a whole week. That way you guys can look at all the research you want. If you find out that anything that I said wasn't true, you guys can say, hey, no thanks, Quantum. I'd rather keep paying double. That's fine, right? And I always make a joke too, guys. I say, listen, there's no contracts for what you have with Xfinity. There's no contracts for Quantum or in the world of Wi-Fi. If at some point down the road you guys decide, I want to go back to paying more for less, you absolutely can for the time being. Eventually, this home will have Quantum for good. But for the time being, if you guys decide you want to switch back to Xfinity, go for it, right?
Mhm.
But for right now, is there any reason you guys would be opposed to paying less for a service you're already paying for, right?
So all we're doing is getting on the calendar for today. There's no
All I
payment.
do is I get you guys onto the calendar. That is it. You guys don't have to pay to switch over, okay? And then again, by doing it through me as opposed to calling later on down the road, there is no device payment for the modem, and you get all the extenders for free. It's still the same $55,
Yeah.
right? Which is almost half what you guys are currently paying, okay? But again, if for some reason you guys decide between now and next Thursday that you just, I can't think of a reason why, but if you guys wanted to keep paying Xfinity, you have that ability. No one wants to twist your arm into saving money on Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Do you have a little corner of a table? I can show you this stuff really quick.
Not right now. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, I'm kind of.
So just be super blunt with me, Johnny. Like, what is the reason
Yeah.
you want to keep paying more to Xfinity? Just be super deadly honest with me. I can take it, I promise. Because most people I talk to, we've already had a longer conversation than what my whole job normally takes.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't want to twist anybody's arm, like I said. But if you can be honest with me as to why you want to keep paying more to Xfinity for a out-of-date kind of type of Wi-Fi, I can report back to Quantum as to why we shouldn't come talk to you guys again.
Yeah.
Right? But until that happens, you guys, hey, it being a hassle isn't something I can really give to them to take you guys off the list because it's going to happen to you.
Yeah. Is there any time that could you like give me a business card or like just stop back by? or
Nope,
if
they
we
don't
make
let
an
us give you
appointment?
guys business cards. The whole reason is my company, I work with a dozen different ISPs, internet service providers, in 18 different states, right? Quantum doesn't want you guys, if you have a question a year from now, or like you have to call, like if you're moving in a couple months, they don't want you guys calling the schmuck who knocked on your door with questions. I won't have the answers. They want you guys calling them.
Yeah.
That's why they don't give us business cards.
Okay.
That's why I say for me, my job is just to get you onto the calendar.
Yeah.
That's it, man. The whole thing is to get you onto the calendar to get the ball rolling,
I see.
right? And if you decide, hey, to save $40 a month, I'd rather not have a guy here setting stuff up for a half an hour, then you just tell Quantum not to come by.
Yeah.
Right? But I mean,
Alright.
other than having somebody here for a half an hour to save $300 a year, is there any other reason why you wouldn't want to switch to Quantum? Now, again, you got to have time to do your research, right? Which is why we put you on the calendar for next week, whatever. And no one's going to cry over spilt Wi-Fi. I would be bummed out if I walked by here in a year and you guys wasted another $300-400, but that's what it is. That's what it is, right? But other than getting you guys onto the calendar and having a guy here for 30 minutes to save a few $100s a year for a better service, is there anything I can report back to Quantum to say, hey, listen, these guys absolutely can't do this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, you've convinced me.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That was a good.
I'm sorry.